Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Eagles win week 2, 2-0. There's a lot to go over, man. A lot, dude. We're 2-0. But from week 1 and week 2, moving on to week 3, we're visiting the Buccaneers, I believe, in Tampa. There's just a lot that hopefully we can adjust that really, to be honest, hasn't been adjusted. I mean, we have a whole lot of issues in our secondary. Let's just talk about the drives from both teams first. The Eagles had 12 drives. The Vikings had 11 drives. I want to go over the Kirk Cousins. He threw for he went 31 of 44, 364 yards, 4 touchdown passes, a quarterback rating of 125.7. Okay, he had no rushes. Their top running back, Madison, 8 carries for 28 yards. Their play calls were 9 runs, 44 passing plays that included 364 fucking yards. Last week, Kirk Cousins threw for 344. This week, 364. We allowed 20 more yards than what the Buccaneers did last week. On top of you can look at my video. What did I mention last week? Mac Jones threw all over our ass. He just threw all over our heads in the secondary in the second half. You know what I mean? I don't remember how much yards he threw. You can check back on my video on that. But I literally mentioned in the fucking video that Kirk Cousins is going to throw all over. We need to adjust in our fucking secondary. Now, Maddox got hurt. Maddox is very important. I understand that. But it's like, it's unacceptable. You know what? I understand 250. I understand 225. But 364 fucking yards? I mean, that's just, Jesus, dude. I can't even begin to explain why my frustrations with the defensive coordinator rookie that we have. Now let's move to the offensive coordinator rookie. The 12 drives. 12 freaking drives. The Vikings, 4 punts defensively. They had 4 sacks and an INT on us. We didn't even have 3 sacks. We had fucking 2. Okay, we had 2 sacks, 4 takeaways that we got, and 4 fumbles that we recovered, 2 sacks. We forced 2 punts, and one of those fumbles it was a touchback, dude. Another fumble was I believe a punt return. Without those 2 fumbles, who knows what the fuck happens? To be honest, the touchback fumble was literally the Vikings' control. Jefferson did that on his own. The fumble was caused by a tackle, I believe, or I don't know if he was just trying to extend it. He lost it before he got in the end zone, which causes the touchback. And the punt return it was a caused fumble by special teams. But what I'm saying is that. Excuse me. That's just something that really doesn't happen often. It really does. The strip sack, it was good. The running back that fumbled the ball he fumbled the ball running. Those are good fumbles from the defense. But the punt return and the touchback fumble from Jefferson, that's literally something in the Vikings' control hands that they literally gave us. This game should have been, 42, maybe even 47 to 28 or 21. It shouldn't even have gone to 28. We were up at one point 27-7. And the game is 34-28? Are you fucking kidding me? Freaking defensive coordinator, man. Play calling. This is a huge issue, dude. Like, apart from 5 penalties offensively, we had 2 holding or 3 holding calls, which are, in my opinion, drive killers. That's what kills drives to begin with. That's a 10-yard penalty. It's 1st and 20. Excuse me. 2nd and 20. 3rd and 20. It doesn't even fucking matter. It's a 10-yard penalty. We had 2 or 3 of those, which caused most likely punts or interception. You can say whatever you want, because I know one of them, it was I believe a holding or a false start call that Jalen Hurts had to pass it 10 yards, and it goes back to the damn play calling. Play calling, penalties equals punts, dude. They're drive killers in general. If you don't know how to get first downs. We had 48 runs. 48 runs for 259 yards. 23 passes for 193. My issue is, last week, we had, I believe, 33 pass plays to 25 runs. Now, people can say, like, well, that's close to balance. Yeah, it is close to balance. What I want is balance. I want 1 or 2 plays off of the run and pass plays. They need to be freaking even. There was a point in the game. I don't know if you saw it, but there was a point in the game where the Vikings, we had ran it like, I believe it was 4-3 runs straight. Run, like 4 straight runs. Then they do a play call, and I've seen that the defense already knows it's a pass, and I believe it resulted in a sack. And my issue is, and they were all communicating, and it resulted in a sack. And my issue is, like, this is why you need to run and pass the fucking football. Like, right after a run, pass it. Incomplete or not, just do it. Because what happens is the defense, the other team, dude, in general, it's just shit they know. They're gonna read it. You're not gonna fool them. You're not doing anything that's like, okay, you know what? They're gonna get tricked because you're just run, pass, run, like run it, pass it, run it, pass it, run it, pass it, run it, pass. It's not that hard to coordinate football. It literally isn't, dude. It literally isn't. Find the game plan where you can balance the fucking football both ways, because that's the only way you're gonna move down the field and score. Whether it's a field goal, whether it's a touchdown, it don't matter, because we still won by 6. So those field goals that we got before the half, where it was 13-7, won us the game. And the defensive coordinator, fix your shit, dude. 364 yards? Are you fucking kidding me? That's way too much yardage. That's over the limit yardage. You let the man that threw for 344 throw for 20 more fucking yards against us at our home. I mean, we gotta fix a lot of shit, dude. This is bullshit, dude. This is just too much rookie rust bullshit. Fix your shit. Get with your quarterback, defensive coordinator. Get with your corners and safeties and fucking fix that shit. Like, for reals, y'all need to get that shit fixed. Minimize it to 200 yards passing allowed. I want to see 20 points, 17 points allowed per game. We cannot be allowing 20, 28, 26, 20. Like, it's just, it goes back to 2 years ago where we were losing fucking ball games because we couldn't stop people. We were allowing too much. Period, dude. Like, we're 2-0. I mean, yes, you know what? I sound frustrated, but dude, it's I mean, these games, like 28-34, 25-20. What does that tell you? It's like you're barely edging wins. Now, yes, you know what? Like Vin Diesel said, it don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. A win's a win. And I understand that shit. We're 2-0, and I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm looking on the bigger things. How are we going to move on in the biggest games? Playoffs. If we get number one seed. It's the Super Bowl. That was an issue with defensive last year. And I understand we're a different team. But when it comes down to it, dude, defense is going to matter in the Super Bowl. Even in the Super Bowl. Especially the Super Bowl, I should say. Yeah, man. It's just we need to fix a lot of shit, dude. A lot of shit for Monday Night Football. I hope we can see. Now I can't see. You know what? We're gonna fix everything, but I hope we see little by little as the season goes on adjustments. We need to adjust on the penalties, cleaning that bullshit up. Balance football offensively, cleaning that shit up. Secondary defense, cleaning that shit up. Our D line is great. It's persevering, dude. Jordan Davis, Sweat, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Grant, like everybody is we're straight on defense. It's everything else, dude. It's a defensive play calling, the offensive play calling, even some special teams, dude. Like the fumble return. I mean the fumble that was on the punt return. It was a big punt return before he fumbled the football. Okay, like it was I believe it was a tackle that was made that caused a fumble, but to me at that point it's a player standpoint. The player caused it. It's not because we got good coverage punt return and we didn't allow it a lot. He returned it. I believe that in that fumble he returned it like 19 yards. And then fumble the football from a tackle, a certain tackle. So all that shit matters, dude. All that shit matters. When it comes down to winning and losing. But yeah, I know I sound visibly frustrated. Yeah, we're 2-0. I'm happy, but it does worrisome. It worries, and when I say worrisome, I have a friend too. She was saying the same thing, and I literally told her like it's a good thing we have Nick Sirianni, because there was a point in the game where he was telling the fucking defensive coordinator shit as he walked by him, and you know what? I appreciate every bit of that, because we had this game on lock, and for it to come down to 28-34, it's just ridiculous, and from a 27-7 lead. But yeah, man, all that being said, it was still a good game. You know what? I enjoyed it. Obviously I'm yelling at the TV every fucking time, but I don't care, man. We need to fucking get our shit straight. We need to get our shit more organized and efficient if we want to get back to that huge stage and stadium, the Super Bowl. We got a lot of shit to fucking clean up. We got the Buccaneers on Monday. Shit, dude. It's freaking Baker Mayfield got the victory against Vikings. 17 points. We allowed fucking 28 to the Vikings. I mean, I'm done talking about that. Don't forget to subscribe to your boy next Monday, man. We'll see you guys there. Hopefully United won. I still haven't really seen the score. But yeah, man, today's stats, it is what it is. We had one more drive. We only won by 6. But hey, a win's a win. And we got it. 2-0. Don't forget to subscribe to your boy. Let me know if you know how to see what the Eagles are wearing before the game, white, green, or black. Cause I would like to know. I'll see you guys next Monday, next week, bro. Peace out. Take care. Get some sleep. Yeah. Your boy's out.